All right, look it. This is a order that is not going to be paid for because guess who ordered it? My husband. He ordered it for one of his colleagues who has a new baby daughter. So for this one, I don't really know what the multicolor colorway is. I think it's a very old Bernat blanket colorway. I don't know. I don't really know. I just had this ball of it. It's a smaller ball. It wasn't like one of the bigger Bernat blanket balls. I have no idea where I got this one from. But anyway, I was actually in the process of looking for a different color to do. But then I saw this and I said, let me give this a shot. And I actually thought it was very little yarn on there, but it was quite a bit. So I'm going to be able to get another one, I believe, out of it because I have a lot left over. Let me show you. Everybody, it's Kim the Crafty Nomad, and I tried to make this clip yesterday. And I made it like right when I finished this rabbit. And I wanted to show you because I actually embroidered the eyes on this one. This one is, I was so excited I tried to film it last night. But, you know, lighting was terrible. I was tired, but I just have to show you guys now. This is a specifically for a gift for one of my husband's co-workers. His baby is, I think, 3 months old, and he's coming back to work tomorrow, or he's been to work. I don't know. Anyway, he wanted to be able to give it to him tomorrow, so he had asked me for a rabbit, and I said, well, I can't give him one of the ones I already made because the safety eyes are not great for a baby. So I said, I'll make one. I'll have to embroider the eyes. Now, I'm not good at embroidering. And so what I did was I followed, so I wasn't hopeful that it was going to be cute. But Cassandra from Craftably Ever After on YouTube put out a tutorial for embroidered eyes for your Amis, and I have heard about this. Like I believe Angie from Angie's Treasure sent it to me, as well as Terry from the Yarn Joy podcast sent it to me in a link. And I just haven't tried it until now. In addition, Julie from KS Mom Crafts, Caroline from For the Love of Crochet, and somebody else was just talking about this. I think did Joe from Joe's Web do it? She has her own eyes that she does, her crochet eyes, but I think she may have done it on one of her leggy rabbits. Anyway, I watched the tutorial, went for it, and I absolutely love the results. So I don't know when you guys are going to see this. This is kind of I've not done many clips because I have been dedicating some time to my seasonal yarn YouTube hop project, and so and I can't show you guys that until March the 19th. So without further ado, let's check out this. This is the baby bunny, the bunny #1 pattern from Toy Story Patterns AU, and the designer is Antonina Naimanova. And here she is. You've seen this bunny many times from me. This is about the 8th one I've made, 7th or 8th. But look at that embroidery. Look at, I mean, for the first time, that's pretty doggone good. I think I'm just going to get better and better at it, but the tutorial is amazing. It will be linked down below so you guys can see her. I love this look. I'm glad it's an option for, that now I have this as an option. So now I think what I'm going to do is, if I make something for instance, for, market, I will make like at least one with this type of eye. I'm not gonna lie, I prefer safety eyes. I prefer safety eyes. I don't like felt eyes. I see them. I see people using them, and I just very rarely do I like them. The jury was out for a long time, but I really just don't enjoy those felt eyes so far. I just don't like the look of them. I'd rather do a safety eye. But I want to have options for babies. And now I can embroider eyes just like this. Again, it's not perfect, but I will get better and better at it. I'm very happy. Okay, so we used the baby sand color from Bernat Blanket. And then we used another, I'm assuming this is a Bernat Blanket. I don't know this colorway. This was just a ball that I had sitting around. I said, oh, this will be cute. The baby's a little girl, and I thought that would be really cute. So that's what we have made. I love the size of this, how it comes out in the blanket yarn. But this gave me a hand cramp. Working on this, I had to like really loosen up my tension. I used a size I hook. And so Steve will take this off to work tomorrow. Okay. Now, I never apologize for crinkling because I really like crinkling when I'm watching other people's videos. So what I've done, like I said, I think I told you guys, I told my coworkers that I had made these bunnies and that I would be bringing them in on Monday for them to look over if they wanted to purchase one. So this is how I packaged them. Okay, so I had made the lamb from for my Make 9 2023 and decided to go ahead and put the lamb in a bag. So I put some little Easter grass. That's a little Easter cotton candy, and then some Easter, it's like a dozen of eggs, but it's bubble gum. I got that from Hobby Lobby. I got these CeeLo bags from Amazon. So there you go. That's the what is it? That's the lamb. Then this little bunny is packaged the same way, ready to go. These didn't fit in the egg, so the other two smaller ones will be in the egg. I'm gonna try to make at least one more smaller one. This is another one, the gray one. And then this one is the Sweet Snuggles Chanel Home Slim one. Barely fits in here. So I'll take all of these to work tomorrow. And then this is the, this was the Posh. So all set. The other big one, I have it in the same type of bag as the one I just showed you. I just put grass and I put the 2 treats in there. So yeah, I'm just gonna put some price tags on it so I can just lay them out and tell people to tell people to, just have a look and let them know they can purchase them. My lamb is going to be more money because it took a long time. And then the bigger ones will cost a little bit more than the smaller ones, I think. But yeah, I just decided, let's give this a shot. And then I have the 2 that are in the egg cases that I actually need to put the grass in and put the treats in and then reclose them up. And then I'll just put all this in a big shopping bag and take it to work tomorrow and see if anybody is interested. I'll keep them there all week and hopefully sell all of them. I will likely sell them somewhere between $35 and $45 each. So let's see if I can make a little money for my Korea travel fund. All right, I think that's it for now. I'll let you guys know how this goes throughout the rest of the week. Right now, I think I'm gonna make another. I want to make one like this in the not the Chanel, the I think I'm going to use the Retro Velvet in that turquoise colorway and just see how that comes out. I know it's going to fit because this one actually does fit in the egg. It just fills the egg up completely. And that yarn works up smaller. So let's see how that goes. All right, I'll see you guys in the next clip. Okay, so now I put the bunny, and I put the cotton candy and the bubble gum in there. I was gonna try and get some carrots done, but at this point, I'm like, no, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, so bunnies all done and ready to go to work. So I'm gonna add these to the bag I already have set to take to work with me tomorrow. That means I have, I think, 7 or 8 bunnies to sell for tomorrow, plus the lamb. Let's see what happens. All right, bye. So I did go to Hobby Lobby. So the grass, the cotton candy, and the bubble gum, all that came from Hobby Lobby. But I went there, and I know it was not a sale week, but I can never catch the sale week. I try to look ahead of time, and every time I look, I'm looking in the wrong week. So I had the time, and unfortunately, I went ahead and paid full price for this. I should not have, but I wanted more of the Adora Ball because I love the gray. I love how the gray looks in the bunny, and I really want to make more gray bunnies. And so I got 2 grays, which I think is the colorway flannel in Adora Ball. And then I got a colorway sugar plum, which is the lavender. And then this one is called mint charm. So be on the lookout, more bunnies or more something to come. I just really like the size and how that worked up. So now I think I'm gonna get to work on the baby bunny pattern with the long floppy ears, and see if I can pull off one more of those to take to work with me tomorrow. I'll keep you posted. All right, guys. So just decided that we'll do a little bit of a crochet and chat. These earrings are like just a tad too big, tad too long, but I bought them when I was in Chicago, and today I needed some earrings because I wasn't gonna do hair, so I needed some earrings, So anyway, today is Sunday, and let me see if I can do like that. Okay. And I am working on the Baby Bunny pattern by Jaded Crochet. And it is BABIE BUNNIE pattern. And this is the one with the long floppy ears. And I'm at the point now of just crocheting in the round plain, no increases. And I think I have done 1 row. So I'm on the 2nd row and I have to do 7. So I thought I would talk with you guys. So anyway, I have been listening to an audiobook for my book club, and we will meet again. I think this is a book club. I think we've all recognized that we are not necessarily a book club that's going to meet regularly on like once a month. It's just because, everybody is super busy and you just don't know if people are going to make it. And most of the time we don't have everybody making it anyway. But this particular book we are reading, we decided on this book in January. We're not meeting until April the 7th. And that is because this doggone book is 700 pages long. Yeah, I can't. 700 pages is too intimidating for me to read like in physical form. I would look at the book and just get overwhelmed. And so I decided to use one of my Audible credits to listen to it, and it is called The Covenant of Water. And let me just make sure I say that right. Covenant of Water. It's so good. Yeah, The Covenant of Water by Abraham Verghese. Now, 700 pages turns out to be something like 32 listening hours. And if you're an Audible user, you get you pay a certain amount a month. And I pay for 1 title a month or 1 credit a month, and then I can just get I can get my my book that way, and I use it most of the time for my book club book, because my best opportunity to finish any length of book in time for a book club meeting is to just audio it. But I do also like holding books. And so anyway, The Covenant of Water is a sweeping epic novel that spans generations, I think at least 3 countries, and it's long, but guys, it's a fantastic book. I love it so much, and I have been, for the most part, I was just gonna listen to it whenever I'm driving, right? So to and from work, if I go out and about, I'll listen to it. If I'm going shopping or whatever, I listen to it. But, you know, when we got COVID around here, that kind of grounded everything. So then I got a lot of listening time during my confinement, as they say. And so I only have 5 hours left to listen to this book. And so I stopped because I don't want to finish it. I didn't want to finish it in February. I want to finish it closer to the meeting date. So I'm going to save those last 5 hours to maybe the 3rd week of March, and then I will finish it off, and it'll be hopefully fresh in my mind. But guys, this book is so good. I've been wanting to talk about it. Like, I was like, I need like a midpoint where, you know, me and whoever's at the same spot as me can get together and talk. This book is, I think, very, very book club worthy. So much is going on. And when you first start reading, you're like, it feels like, how are all these characters related? But it's sort of like, it's almost like if you ever watch something like, say Love Actually. I like movies like that because it's an ensemble cast. It seems like at first a whole bunch of disjointed stories, individual stories that don't have anything, one has nothing to do with the other. But by the end of the movie, all the characters show up at the same spot, right? And so it's slice of life, but they are all kind of connected at the end. And that's how this book is. It's so great, though. It is sometimes it's sometimes it's a downer. Tragedy is happening left and right. And then at other times you are busting a gut. Just cracking up, laugh out loud. One night, one morning we were getting up, and I think this was during the COVID situation, so we weren't, Steve, I think by this time I had COVID and he was on the couch, but I was feeling better. I don't know why he was on the couch. I had gotten it from him. He could have, except that he can't sleep if I'm coughing. So, anyway, we woke up the next morning. He was like, what were you laughing about? It was this book. This book is laugh out loud funny at certain points. So I can't wait to have that discussion. In the meantime, I didn't want to spend another Audible credit until I know what we are picking for, the next book. And I will decide at that point whether I'm going to read it in a physical form or just audio it. We'll see what happens there. But anyway, I have enjoyed it. So in the meantime, though, I'm just really wanting to read. And so I did pick up a book several weeks ago and had started it, but then I stopped. But I started watching all these. I enjoy BookTube. Comment down below if you're a crocheter. What other content do you really like on YouTube? I enjoy BookTube, and I love listening to people talk about the books they are reading. It's good to get recommendations that way for books that you might want to read. But I actually just got this one from a bookstore. I had met up with a friend. This one I'm going to show you next. And, let me back up. So listening to BookTube makes me want to read. It's just like watching crochet videos makes me want to crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let me check first how many rounds I need. I can't remember. Oh shoot, it might be on that phone that I'm recording on. Where is Baby Bunny at, y'all? I think this is it. Okay, so I need how many rounds here for this? I think I'm going to round 35. Hold on, my family's coming in. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, so I am on row 11, and I want to tell you about this book. Okay, so I just was walking around the bookstore. We have a bookstore called The Village Well, and it is a cafe and a bookstore, and it is a nonprofit. And so they do a lot of good work. They donate a certain amount of money of their profits, and they just do a lot of great things. And it's a really cool atmosphere. But I had met up with a friend there, and it was probably like, when did we meet? Maybe 2 months ago, maybe in January. And when I tell you I had to like wait to pounce on an empty spot, that's what happened. But anyway, we got there, we had a good time. She's a newer knitter. We talked a little bit about her knitting and talked about our lives. Then she had to go. So then I walked around the store before I left, and I just picked up. So here's what I do in real life. This is what I want to read. I don't want it to be that thick. To actually, I shouldn't say in real life, but to read a physical book, this does not intimidate me. So this book is called Kitchens of the Great Midwest, and it is a novel by J. Ryan Stradall. And I didn't know what it was going to be about. I read the back of the book and I just thought, okay, let me give it a shot. Um, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It took a minute because the main character in this book, you got to get through, I think, the first 30 some pages before she's even born. And then everything else in this book is connected to her. So this is another one that seems like a ton of different stories, but they are all somehow connected to the main character. Her name is Eva, and she ends up being a very precocious and different, unique individual as she's growing up. And it's really all about the life she builds for herself and the people she meets along the way. But the funny thing is, it's really not, because there's plenty of points in this story, plenty of big chunks where she's not even mentioned, but it's still connected to her. Anyway, I just finished this one today. It was about 300 pages, 310 pages, and I finished it today. And honestly, I just really started reading it in I would say some point last week. So now I have to pick something new. I bought a second book that day, but I don't remember what it was, and I don't know where I put it. I'll look around for it, but I got plenty of other books. I did pick up some other ones that I'm going to try, and plenty of that I had already picked up last year, and I'm going to really be trying to read my book. So anyway, that's it for that. So anyway, that's it. I'm just doing this last row with you guys, and then I'll end it. Looking forward to the seasonal year on the YouTube hop, guys. I can't believe the first day of spring is like on March 19th. So really, that's why I've been focusing on my project, because I really need to actually finish it this week so I can record my video next week. But I'm so excited. All the participants, I'm seeing different videos popping up, different messages. People are working on their projects, and I'm just looking forward to reveal day. So I'm going to finish this up, and then me and my peeps are going to head out to dinner. Um, you know, and then, the week starts. So now I am just about finished with all the plain rolls on the head, and I wish I had the other bunny over here so I could show you, but I can already tell this one is going to be smaller, and it will fit for sure. Well, we know it's going to fit because it's going to be smaller, and the bigger one already fit. The one that was made out of Posh already fit. And so this is the bunnies. All the plain rows are done. It's time to start decreasing down. I think I want to embroider the eyes on this just to get more practice, but I'm tempted to just put in safety eyes because I might just put in safety eyes because I do prefer them. I'm just glad that I now have embroidery. I have that tutorial and I have that as an option. Um, but yeah. I think with the bunnies, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take what I have. I only have one that's kind of like a little boy, and I'm thinking of making this one like a little boy instead of putting the bows on the baby bunny's head. Maybe I'll put although it's so cute with the bows. I might put a bow tie, or this might be a girl. I don't know. I don't know. She might have bows on her punchettes. This is just super cute like that. So anyway, that's it. That's all for this part of it. We are going to move on to the next, and I will see you in the next clip. Bye. Okay, guys, we're going to end this video right here, but I wanted to show you. I made a bunch of bunnies. Only one of them is kind of boyish. The rest of them are girl-ish. So I pulled out the lamb, so that could be boy or girl. And I also decided that the lion would work as well. So let me show you. So I went ahead and packaged up the lion. I didn't have any more bubble gum, so this one has 2 cotton candies in it. So let's see how this goes, guys. We're gonna see if we can sell all of these this week. That's the goal. All right, but for this video, we're gonna end. It's long enough, and see you in the next clip, or see you in the next video. Everything is linked down below where you can find me. What else do I need to say? Until we meet again, keep it crafty, guys, and be on the lookout for the Seasonal Yarny YouTube Hop 2024 Spring Edition coming up on March 19th.